Hello Scorpio, welcome to Fifth House Divination. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Today we're going to get a timeless message from your guides. So this could be about any situation, it's just whatever it is your guides want to talk to you about. So these are slightly different from the other readings that I upload. I upload 6 readings every month for each of the signs. 4 of them are particular to that month and they're on particular themes, and then I upload 2 timeless messages that are just for whenever you receive them and they resonate, they're your message at that time. This is the general reading. You'll also find timeless love readings on the channel. Because they are general, they're not going to resonate with everybody, guys, so if this one doesn't resonate with you, feel free to check out your moon and your rising sign. There may be something there, but I will also link your playlist on the end screen. You can also find it on the main screen, and that the Scorpio playlist has got all of your timeless messages on there, so you can catch up with those. You can also catch up with your readings that are for the month when you're watching this. So if you're new, guys, you're very welcome here. I hope you enjoy, I hope you stay, I hope you come back. If you do decide to subscribe, it's been an absolute honour to have you on board. My name is Kirsty. I am an astrologer and a tarot reader. I'm also a little bit of a tarot deck collector as well. So as always, guys, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes and comments. It really helps me to grow as a reader, and it also helps the channel to basically get out there. So Scorpio, right, what is it your guides want to talk to you about? We'll get an oracle to give us a theme, and then we'll get the message from the guides through the tarot. So it's what is the message and why are they bringing this to your attention now, Scorpio? So what do they want to talk to you about? Angel of Strength. Okay, this is a little bit like the Strength card in the tarot. It can talk about, you know, rising above things, working from your higher self, and we've got the Magician and the Mirror as the underlying. Okay. You may be going through a particularly taxing time at the minute, Scorpio. Reflecting outside, inside, and inside, outside, maybe. Okay, so what's the message about this Angel of Strength? Why is that here for you? 9 of Wands, yeah. Bit beaten up, guys. 3 of Cups. 9 of Wands talks about energetically, just is the wounded warrior. You know, he's really been through the mill. All a bit beaten up for it, still standing, still on his feet, but it's just been a bit of a slog. And we've got the 3 of Cups here, because this can talk about your friends, your community. For some, if this is a love relationship, this can talk about connections and relationships where there's more than 2 people involved. So this is, you know, I think this is talking about just really having been through the mill. 3 of Cups, as I say, it's community, it's emotional connections. It can also talk about our long-term hopes and dreams and goals as well. Past energy is the 10 of Cups. What we're moving towards is the King of Wands. 9 of Wands is clarified by the 9 of Swords. Ouch, so a lot of anxiety with this as well. 3 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, the Tower. And we've got the 6 of Cups with the King of Wands. Underlying energy is the King of Swords. Okay, Scorpio. Right, well, I think it's pretty fair to say, guys, that you've really been through it looking at this. In the past, we've got the 10 of Cups and the Tower. The Tower energy talks about you kind of your life being dismantled in some way, shape or form. The 10 of Cups talks about long-term emotional stability. It talks about the people in our life and a level of contentment and emotional fulfillment with that. So somehow in the past, whatever emotional contentment, whatever emotional fulfillment that you had, something came through and kind of wiped it out, basically. But the tower energy, the tower comes through if there are changes that we need to make, but we don't make them. A lot of the time, when the tower comes through and it's kind of unexpected and disruptive, I think a lot of the times when we think a little bit more deeply about it, it does talk about things that maybe we kind of were aware of, but maybe we didn't want to see. But certainly with the tower talks about disruption to the kind of the underpinnings of our life, whatever the structures and the stables are. And with this Ten of Cups here, I think this is some form of emotional support, some form of emotional family. So I think your emotional contentment was basically dismantled in some way, shape or form. There was probably something fairly sort of shocking, fairly catastrophic that happened to kind of kick you out of this, peace, love and light, and this real sort of emotional contentment. And the energy that we've got going on at the moment is there is a lot of, I say, energetically, you've really been through it. We've got the Nine of Swords, which talks about anxiety, etc., etc. So I think this angel of strength and looking at what's coming in for you, I think this is your guides telling you that there is somebody or something coming in to give you support. This angel of strength, it talks about acting from your higher self and being strong and everything else, but I think looking at the energy that we've got going on here, we've got a King of Wands and a Six of Cups coming in. I think this could possibly be something or someone from the past that has been a source of strength for you, and they're coming in to give you a hand because they can see what's basically happened. There's been some kind of shocking or disruptive turn of events that's completely derailed your emotional stability, your emotional satisfaction in life, and put you into this really kind of tricky energy. So I think this message is coming through for you. So the Spirit's coming in with this angel of strength, and I genuinely think that this is going to manifest as a person that's coming in. And as I say, we've got the Six of Cups here, so I think this could be somebody or something from the past that's coming in to kind of give you a bit of a helping hand. So yeah, as I said, we've got the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is just really, he's the wounded warrior. He's still on his feet, he's still standing, but he's absolutely knackered, as we like to say in England. He's absolutely exhausted. He's really, really been through the mill. At the Nine of Wands, you're at the point where you're thinking, how much longer can this go on for? Can I make it to the end? How much longer can I do this for? And this Nine of Wands, this energetically being beaten up, is paired with Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is anxiety. It's sleepless nights, and it's just really been in a mental funk. So this is energetically and mentally just being at the point of sort of kind of reaching your tether. It's coming in with the Three of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. I think there is a new situation. There is something new here that you're engaging with, something real, something tangible. It could be a person or a situation, maybe something to do with resources, but it's very much, I think you're in amongst a group where you are feeling out of your comfort zone. You maybe some kind of training capacity, or it's something that you don't have a lot of experience with. With the Three of Cups, as I say, this for me talks about community, it talks about groups, it can be extended family. So I think not only have you been shaken out of something that was emotionally a very sort of stabilising energy for you, You've also been put into a situation where you're feeling a little bit out of your depth in very sort of material, very kind of material sense, which is then, you know, you're absolutely exhausted, and mentally, you know, you are really definitely at the end of the tether. As I said, with the Three of Cups, this could be community, it can be extended family, it could also maybe be some form of relationship or connection where there is more than two people involved in this. But the Three of Cups, there is definitely some kind of group. What's coming in then, we've got this King of Wands, and we've got the Six of Cups. The King of Wands, it's a court card, so it can be a person, but it can also talk about as directing our energy. It can talk about willpower. So there is either a capacity for you somehow to be able to garner and sort of pull together the last sort of ounces of your willpower, and direct it towards something or somebody from the past that is, or the Six of Cups talks about nostalgia, it talks about the past, it can talk about things or people that we've been connected to for a very long time, or if not for a long period of time, then certainly at a very profound and deep level. So I feel that your team understand that you are really going through the mill. Your team understand that you've had a bit of a rude awakening, you've been shaken out of some level of comfort, and now you're in a situation where you're still trying to find your feet. Energetically and mentally, it's really tough for you, and they are sending in either there is something from the past coming back for you, or there is something that emotionally is very fulfilling for you. This is either in the form of something for you to direct your energy at, or quite possibly it's a person. I personally, this to me is feeling like a person, and this person is the Angel of Strength. They're coming in to give you a hand with something. They're coming in to support you with something. And as I say, this is somebody or something that you've either been connected to for a very long time, or you've been connected to on a very profound level. But I think this assistance, this help that's coming through, this source of support and strength is going to be very welcome for you. Underlying energy is the King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an Aquarian or an air sign of some description, so Libra or Gemini or Aquarius. But the King of Swords, can be, they're very good at strategizing, they're very good at using logic. So this could be a person who is like this, coming in very clear, very logical. There may be, this may be the person that's coming in to give you a hand. But the King of Swords can be quite harsh. So this could be talking about possibly the person that maybe gave you this kind of rude awakening. There may be some kind of clarity coming in for you, or this could be at the hands of a person. But certainly with the King of Swords, it does talk very much about being able to use our truth as a way forward, and being able to kind of cut out what does and what doesn't suit, what is and what isn't our truth. So, Scorpio, bear with it. There is somebody or something coming in to give you a hand. It could be something or someone from the past, but there is a real sort of feeling of soulmate, heart chakra energy here for you. I'm recording this in June 2021, and Mercury is retrograde at this point in time. So with this Six of Cups talking about nostalgia and the past, if this is somebody from the past coming back in, they may well be showing up in the Mercury retrograde readings that I did for you. I've done two. I've done who's coming back and what's coming back. So it might be worth checking those out, because there may be something else there for you. But thank you as always, guys, for tuning in. You are absolutely brilliant. You're by far my best sign on the channel. I look forward to connecting with you again soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.